Emily Ratajkowski has said she wouldn't have had the career she did if she'd gone public with her Robin Thicke groping allegations in 2013. The model, 30, claimed last month that singer Robin, 44, groped her on the set of the music video for his track Blurred Lines, in which she appeared 8 years ago. Speaking candidly, the mother of one has now told how if she had flipped out on set that nothing would have happened anyway other than her career grinding to a halt. She told the Millennial Love podcast, "I think that if I had actually flipped out on set and am done shooting, or whatever, called my agent, I was really an insignificant, unknown model at that point. I don't think anything would have happened except that I would have not had the career I did, which is just a harsh reality. But that's the truth." Emily accused Thicke of groping her bare breasts behind the scenes of the music video in an essay named after the song in her collection My Body, which has just been released. Speaking about the alleged incident on the podcast, Emily said, "It was a very embarrassing, humiliating moment for me, but I really never thought about it and brushed it off as insignificant. I think some part of myself, which I didn't even write about really, also felt like, well, of course that happened, he was that guy. He was drunk on set. And why I point out the embarrassment that it shows about me, not him, I felt like it was very embarrassing for me, which I do write about because it then was so clear that I was just sort of this hired model whose body was being used, really like however these men wanted to use it." She added, "I had this weird feeling always when people would talk to me about the video and Robin Thicke, and I thought, oh, it's just because it's like when somebody writes a one-hit wonder or their first big breakout song and they get tired of talking about the thing that they're known for, and it wasn't until 5 years after the video that I allowed myself to have this memory and acknowledged it as real." The beauty went on to explain how she feels about it now, saying she doesn't want to be seen as a victim or that there is any type of power being used over her. She mused, "There's a part of me that feels embarrassed even talking about it because you don't want to be the type of person, and am using this language, I don't think it's correct but it's how I feel, which is you don't want to be the type of person who can be a victim, who can be hurt, or that there is any type of power being used over you, or that you don't have agency over your body. It made me feel weak. I wasn't thinking about what it said about him." A representative for Robin has been contacted by Mail Online for a comment. It comes after recently Emily shared her anguish over her decision to come forward with the story of Robin groping her in her new book, saying her beliefs and politics evolved to the point where she couldn't remain silent any longer. The video vixen was 21 years old when she danced topless in Thicke's Blurred Lines music video, a massive hit that spent 12 weeks atop the Billboard Hot 100. Last Thursday, she took to Instagram to say she included an essay about her experience on the set in her book, My Body, because it says so much about the evolution of my beliefs and politics. I had a hard time writing that essay for a bunch of different reasons, Emily began in a lengthy post shared during an Instagram Q&A. She stated that before the video, most of my jobs at that point kind of sucked. I was either shooting e-commerce for online stores where I felt like nothing more than a mannequin or a bee in lingerie, while some middle-aged male photographers, sick, told me to pout, she recalled in the essay, aptly titled after the hit song. In the music video, Emily and fellow models Elle Evans and Jessie Mbengu famously danced topless with Thicke and collaborators Pharrell and rapper T. The women paraded in front of a balloon sign reading, "Robin Thicke has a big D." In the Instagram statement, the video muse said she thought Blurred Lines was different because she was surrounded by women I liked and trusted, and she actually had fun on set. She continued, being a sexy girl in a music video made me feel hot and cool and powerful. I told the world that the experience was empowering. In many ways it was. To close out her post, Ratajkowski told her followers that they'd have to read the essay to fully understand the other sides to my experience.